Hello and welcome, guys, to episode 6 of our Pokemon Green playthrough series. Last episode seen us make our way through Route 3, and we did get a new addition to our team in the form of a Magikarp, which we will be leveling up. But this episode is going to see us try to tackle Mount Moon. All our Pokemon are level 12. Except obviously the new Magikarp we've acquired, which is at level 7. This Mount Moon is no joke. Definitely going to be one of them places where it's kind of like your first real test. We also did catch a Jigglypuff, as we do see on screen. Cool little addition, not quite sure what's going on with its eyes though. But yeah, so definitely try and stock up on some potions and a lot of good items in Mount Moon. But here's the Moon Admiring Mountain. The entrance... Okay, that's it. A couple of good Pokemon to be caught in Mount Moon as well. One of those being a Clefairy, which I'll definitely be keeping our eye out for. Obviously we do see a Zubat. With it being a poison type, our Butterfree should be very good against it with its confusion. Leech Life being called Suck Blood. Very strong attack. Wow, okay, so left it with 1 HP. Should make it nice and easy to catch though. We did only have enough money for the 6 Pokeballs, so we're going to have to be very careful on using them. As always, if you'd like to pause it and have a look, do so, but we will be skipping right through it and continuing on. One thing to definitely know, if you turn left straight away here and go down, you do see an item, and this is a TM. TM12? Definitely one worth grabbing. As we say, it contains a water gun. Or Squirt in this case. If you do have a Pokemon that can learn it, this is obviously going to help you out against all the Geodudes. Unfortunately, we do not have one, but definitely one worth getting it if you can. Possibly even keeping it for the Magikarp if you wanted to do that once it evolves. You do see we have another one called Tolerance. I'm not quite sure. I think that's how Abide, isn't it? Tolerance. Trying to find one with good health. Possibly Bulbasaur once it evolves, you know. Could be quite tanky. Yeah, there's a section up ahead if we can get to it, but there will be a lot of wild Pokemon, unfortunately. The Zubats aren't too bad, to be honest. Most of them at this level don't know Supersonic and stuff, so not going to be too tricky. Oh, it does know Supersonic, I take that back. So the higher one, so level 11 definitely does. I don't think the last one did. We do get away with it though, luckily enough. We do see another item in the top left. When we can eventually get to it. Another Zubat. This is about to become very, very tedious in Mount Moon, to be honest. But we are going to fight a few just to try and get our Magikarp up. You don't get a massive amount of XP from them, but especially like early on in the game, definitely worth taking all of the levels you can get from wild Pokemon. As you get sort of later on in the game, you know, the trainer battles are definitely going to give you much, much more XP, so fighting a lot of wild Pokemon kind of isn't as beneficial. But definitely early on, you know, it's worth spending a little bit of time and just make your life a little bit easier. You do find a potion there. We'll quickly battle this guy. As I play through, I will be battling all of the trainers. I will be going and exploring all of the areas. We will be speeding a lot of Mount Moon up. We'll be obviously playing it at normal speed when we do have moments that are beneficial to watching through or part of the story. Hopefully we don't get poisoned, because that would not be very good. And we do get poisoned. I shouldn't have spoke. I shouldn't have said anything. Always happens. For some reason Pidgey always seems to get poisoned. We do see only 60 experience points each from that first Weedle. Not too great, but obviously keep swapping in and out with our Magikarp. As we do see a Kakuna now, which will give us a nice little bit of experience points. Especially in the trainer battles, relatively easy to take down. Obviously use a special attack based Pokemon. Ours being Pikachu or Butterfree at the moment. We could probably use our Bulbasaur as well, but it doesn't have a decent enough special attack. And a crit finishes off quite nice. So the difference is only 22, but it does make a huge difference on these early levels. But yeah, definitely worth fighting these trainers just to get your levels up. I'd say up until you get kind of badge 3. Do we have an Ante? We do. Nice. But yeah, this is the way we do want to be progressing past this sign and fight this young lady. I'll be exploring all the areas like I've said. But this young lady does have a Clefairy, also known as a PB. But interesting to note that in this game quite often Pokemon are known, what is it, something else, the PP moves, I can't remember what they're called, that we picked up before. I'm waffling anyway. Well, we'll use our Confusion. This being level 14, very, very tanky, these Clefairies. Can actually find them in Mount Moon, but it is very, very rare and very hard to do so. So if you do come across one, do try and get it. Because it might be a long, long time until you do find it again. Obviously the Moonstone evolves the Clefairies, the Jigglypuffs, the two Nidorans, or Nidorino and Nidorina. So once you get through Mount Moon, there is a Moonstone that we can find. That's kind of on the main run through. So yeah, if you really wanted to, you could have a Wigglytuff, a Clefairy, or a Nidoqueen or a Nidoking before you even get the second batch. I wouldn't advise it, to be honest, because you want them to learn the moves and stuff. But definitely a possibility. So just heal up Butterfree now. I will speed this up a little bit, so enjoy guys, and if something happens I'll get back to you. Yeah, as you've seen from that video there, we did catch ourselves a Paras, but going ahead into this next section, we have a very surprise appearance from none other than a Clefairy. Did not expect to see one this soon, but we will go ahead and try and catch it. Yeah, Paras definitely a decent addition to the team at this point. Obviously evolves into Parasect. Can be very strong in this game. Especially if you don't already have a grass Pokemon. Obviously we do have Bulbasaur running through, but definitely a good time to pick up a nice strong Pokemon that can learn a couple of grass moves or bug moves. But we will just Leech Seed. This is level 10. So it should be a little bit easier than our Jigglypuff friend to sort of get down to catchable health. These are very difficult to catch though. The actual catch rates with the normal Pokeballs are very low, so we'll see how it goes. We'll have to switch out at this point, but should hopefully now be able to look at. We'll try and get the Thunder Wave also on Clefairy if you can, which I don't know if you know, any stats conditions on the Pokemon does increase your odds for the catch rate. I don't know if I've actually mentioned that already or not. I don't believe we have. I believe I've just said we're going to do it and didn't actually mention why, so my apologies for that. Our first attempt. Now we do have 3 attempts at this Clefairy. And it jumps out on the second. So definitely do need to think about taking a little bit more off. We'll kind of let the Leech Seed do its work. And we'll have a second attempt now. Only one more after this, so can we get it on this one? 1, 2, and it jumps out on the second again. Now it is very, very low health now, and it's paralysed. Surely we can let this Leech Seed do one more, and then we can definitely get it. Surely. Right, so it's literally minimum. We need to get it this time. Last chance. One, 2. Oh, it's out on the second. No. It's gonna faint. We don't have any more Pokeballs either. We're gonna have to. Yeah, there it goes. That is unfortunate. Ah. Hopefully we do see another one. TM1, just as you come through this point. Let's have a look what that is. Heavy boxing. So what's that? The punch. What's it called? Is it Max Punch or something like that? We will teach that to Pikachu, I guess, because no one else can learn it. Nobody else has arms, apparently. But yeah, we'll speed up again and try and catch another Clefairy if we can. And a lot of encounters there, as you've seen how long it actually took us to find our friend Clefairy again. It's the one thing I kind of love about these Gen 1 games is that rare Pokemon in the wild actually feel like they're very rare to find. Especially in the newer ones, they kind of... I don't know, they're kind of rare but not rare. They call them rare, but they're still very easy to find, so you don't have to put as much work in. And they're not as difficult to catch. So I feel like rare Pokemon in the Gen 1 games just feel a lot more rewarding to actually catch. If we actually manage to catch them, but as you'll see on our little sped up portion that we did actually nip back to Pewter City, or Dark Grey City, to get some more Pokeballs. We managed to get 7 and a couple of potions, so hopefully this time we should have enough. I feel like 7 should be enough, but we know how difficult Clefairy is to actually catch. One of the more difficult ones in this game, definitely, especially earlier on. We also picked up a Curious Sugar, which is of course a rare candy, and a Moonstone. First attempt, 1, 2, and we got it on the first attempt. Could we not have done that last time? That would have saved us quite a lot of time of recording. But these things happen. Well, yeah, super happy to have caught a Clefairy. The sprite looks super cool, loving the pink. Really nice colour pink on the Jigglypuff and Clefairy sprites. But yeah, now on to the sort of final section of Mount Moon. We do see another Paras, or Wisdot. We'll just skip battling these guys for now because we're already running very long on this episode, even with the bits that are sped up. Mount Moon being quite a tough place to get through, always having to nip out a few times. As you see, quite a lot of battles with our Team Rocket members, as we do know they've been trying to find fossils in Mount Moon. Yeah, a couple of levels gained from each Pokemon, but we will see our Nidoran male. Rattata's becoming more and more annoying in these games as they do start to level up. The attack gets a lot better, and they do, like that, take a lot of health. That's half of our health with 1 tackle. And that's going to be very close. Hopefully we can take enough off to make it easy for the next one. Nice. So actually relatively even there. We'll put Pidgey in and try and get a quick attack if we possibly can. And he uses quick attack on us. Magikarp got 52, Nidoran with 52, and Pidgey with 52 also. Papan, so we will swap our Magikarp back in to get the experience points. That of course up to level 12 now, so made huge progress getting that up to the same level as our Pokemon while we're coming through. But obviously it still doesn't know an attack, it still only knows Splash, so even if we wanted to, we couldn't use it in battle. Zubat unfortunately gets the Supersonic on us, and we do hurt ourselves, unfortunate. These battles definitely starting to get a little bit more challenging once we get to the back end of Mount Moon. This being the last Team Rocket we do face, I do believe. A lot of them you don't actually have to face, you can get up to this point with only facing 1. But we did manage to take all the others out. Like always, plenty of experience points to be gained from the trainer battles, definitely worth doing, but there's a lot of items, especially in Mount Moon, that are worth grabbing, like the rare candy. And the Moonstone, of course. And we'll try and get rid of this Zubat nice and quickly if we can with Confusion from our Butterfree. I didn't think it was going to be that quick, but we'll take the crit. Bulbasaur up to level 13, nice. I remembered Rattan Whip, I'm assuming that's Vine Whip. So we need to delete a move in order for him to learn that, so we'll have a look through. Yeah, it's got to be Growl. Nice to have a grass move, especially as we are heading to our second gym soon. Definitely going to need as many grass moves as possible. Yeah, this next guy we do see up ahead is our next battle, and we do see the two fossils above. This is what Team Rocket have been searching for. They obviously got quite close, but we'll just heal up before we do face this guy. Because this guy, if I remember right, he does have some quite strong Pokemon. I can't remember quite what he does have, but we'll find out in just a moment. So obviously this guy found these fossils, but why is he just sat there with them? Why is he not left with them? Like, if it was me, I would have just gone. Not wait around for Team Rocket or some other random guy to come along and take them off me. But we do see a Grimer. Obviously a poison type, quite weak against psychic Pokemon, so we'll try to get our Confusion. Another reason why Butterfree is so strong in this early game. And obviously with it evolving twice so early on, means that its stats are generally higher for its level than other Pokemon, but obviously the more you use a Pokemon from the lower level it being, it gains what they call effort values. I think they're called something else in the Gen 1, because there's no such thing as like IVs and stuff like that. I can't remember, I'd have to go right in depth to have a look and research it, but yeah. We come across a Voltorb. So two pretty cool little Gen 1 Pokemon. And he gets a crit hit on us. We'll see how strong our Horn attack is. Obviously no Steel type in Gen 1, so physical attacks are on the table. Yeah, I do believe Voltorb is just an electric type in this game. Nice. 130 experience for Magikarp there. Yeah, level 13 now. Nice. Making steady progress. And the last one is Digias. Not 100% sure on what that one is. Oh, it's a Koffing. Okay, so poison type again. So we will be using our Butterfree. Koffing is quite tanky as well. I believe it's quite good at defending physical attacks as well. So definitely have to use special attacks against the Koffing. Yeah, even with 2 levels up on it and it being super effective, still only 2/3 of health taken. And with that should be his last Pokemon, I do believe. Plenty of experience points to go around there, 145 each. Divide and give some up to you. Okay, so now we get to choose one, so you've got to be very, very careful about which one you do pick. This one on the left, I do believe in the normal game is called a Helix Fossil, which will be Omanyte. And this is the Dome Fossil, which will be Kabuto. I prefer taking Kabuto, but obviously it's complete personal preference. We'll be playing multiple versions, so in the next one we'll probably take the Helix Fossil, if I can say it correctly. But yeah, without further ado, this leads us down towards the exit of Mount Moon and onto a new route. Here is number 4, so it's highway number 4. But yeah, as always guys, thanks very much for watching, I really appreciate it. Bit of a longer one this one, but yeah, I hope to see you in the next one where we will be exploring Light Blue City.